So before I start the video, to some of my returning subscribers or people who have watched my videos in the past, you're probably confused at the changes in my channel. If you're new and this is your first video you're seeing of me, hi! Welcome to Simply Ghosted. You probably don't know, but I changed the theme of my channel and the channel mascot. My old mascot was an alien OC named Kathy, and now it's a ghost OC named Yua. I changed it because I didn't really like Kathy, and I wanted my mascot and my art style to be more simple. So yeah, it'll probably stay this way for a while just because I like the character better. So let's get on to the actual topic of why you're here. Who is Z Fixes Art? You can already get an idea of who this person is just by their username, Z Fixes Art. Now, you would think by that username, they'd just be critiquing mistakes in art, like shading or anatomy, or maybe even fixing racist or homophobic or any other negative type of art. But you'd be wrong. Z has been getting a lot of backlash for their, and I quote, art fixes, because they're not fixes. They're plain out just changing what they don't like about a character. If the character is fit or skinny, that's bad in Z's views. If the character is light-skinned, whether they be Caucasian or just a light-skinned Asian character in Z's views, that's also bad. Nowadays, with everyone trying to be woke and social justice warriors, people like Z isn't uncommon. Stuff that isn't even a problem have become a problem and is leading to people being canceled left and right. Z's problem is thinking every fit and skinny person is fatphobic just for existing, and fixing art that never needed to be fixed. I don't believe in fixing art unless the art is portraying something negative like racism, or unless someone asks for their help. But you see, the key word is asks. But no one asked for Z to fix their art. They just did. And the thing is, they didn't even fix it. They just remade the character to their liking. Now Z has made it clear that she doesn't like this other art YouTuber called Creepshow Arts. She took one of Creepshow's drawing without her asking for it and fixed it. But the problem is that Creepshow drew and Z took upon themselves to fix was the body of a real person. It was a commission that Creepshow drew of a person. If you ask me, fixing someone's body type just because you don't like it seems to fall in the category of, I don't know, body shaming, which last time I checked is something that you're supposed to be against, Z. Z also likes to take characters from anime and fix them, usually making them into just a door and blackwashing them. Y'all already know my views on white and blackwashing, so I won't get into it. I'll put the link in the description if you want to watch the video. Now what Z fails to realize is that most characters from anime are Japanese, and most Japanese people are light-skinned. Also, changing someone's race and ethnicity just because you don't like it seems to be just a tad bit racist, you know, just a tad. Z acts as if there are no skinny, white/light-skinned people that walk among this godforsaken planet. not everyone has to be fat and a person of color. I don't have anything against people who are fat and people of color. I'm just saying, they just make every single character fat and a person of color. Here's a tweet of Z fixing Momo from Hero Academia. My take on Momo from My Hero Academia, honestly, pretty nasty that they draw a 16-year-old like this. Very gross and nasty. Don't draw your female teen OCs like this, please. And then proceeds to make her fat and blackwash her.
No.
Momo is supposed to be a hero. She runs around fighting bad people all day, so she kinda needs to be fit for that job. Also, the reason they designed her hero outfit like that is because of her quirk. Her quirk is literally creating objects out of her body. Like, she makes an object and she has to pull that object out of her skin. So having a suit that covers her whole body will literally make her and her quirk useless. They even discussed it in the show that there is a regulation on how inappropriate the outfit can be. Like, it's not supposed to be inappropriate because it can be distracting and stuff, but you can only design a suit a certain way for their quirk. And like I said, if you have a suit that covers her body, knowing her quirk has to pull stuff out of her body, that makes her useless. I don't know if Z just looked at the character and said, yeah, this is gross. There is possibly no way and no reason, like 0%, just 0%, someone would design a character in a hero suit this way. And then just fixed it without looking into the character or the show at all. She actually fixes a lot of MHA characters, not realizing that they have to be somewhat fit to be a hero. You can't be running around all day and defeating bad guys while carrying an extra 200 pounds on your back. Also, they literally say, like Z literally always says, and I quote, cis men are trash. Yeah. That should tell you a little more about the type of person they are. Conclusion. At the end of the day, I and anyone else who has more than 2 brain cells can conclude that what Z is doing is dumb and ignorant. I do not agree with what they're doing, and it's really annoying. They oppress other oppressed minorities like Asians because I'm guessing their brain capacity can't understand that most people in anime are Japanese, and most Japanese people are light-skinned, and they do not realize that not every skinny person is silently fat-shaming people with their existence. I'd have no problem if they drew their own OCs as fat and people of color. Like, I know people that do only draw people that are fat and like people of color because they don't feel like they have enough representation, and I completely agree. But Z's problem is taking other characters and making them fat and people of color. Characters that were completely and utterly fine the way they were. Like, there was nothing wrong with them. But they decided, hey, this is not okay. People can't be skinny. If I'm not skinny, like, everybody has to be me. They have to be fat like me. They're skinny people don't exist, and if they do, they're making fun of everybody that is fat just by sitting there. They're totally being fat phobic and fat shaming people. But also, with that being said, do I condone the bullying and death threats Z is receiving? That's an obvious no. So yeah. Anyways, remember, stay true to yourself and don't fix art that doesn't need to be fixed. Or, just don't fix art at all,